Hello friends, welcome to Pepcoding. I hope all of you are doing well. In this video, we will discuss a question. Add last in the linked list. So the question is saying that a partially written linked list class is given here, and we have to complete the function this add last. Okay, so let's see. Let's consider this situation that a linked list is given at 4k and linked list is empty. It is empty. So in this condition, head will be pointing to null, tail will be pointing to null, and size will be 0. And we have given a value, let's say 10. We have to add it at last of this linked list. So for adding this, we will first create a node, assign the value in the data section. So here value is assigned. And as we are adding at last, so for the last node, the next will pointing to null. This is done. And what's about head and tail? We have to update both. As if the address of this was 100, then head will also be updated to 100 and tail will also be updated to 100. And size will be increased by. So let's go to the Pepcoding ID and code for this section. If size equal to 0, then create a new node. I am giving it name as temp. Set the value. Set the next. Now set the head and tail. And then increase the size by 1. Okay, let's go and analyze this code. Okay, so it is saying that create a new node. I created a new node. Assign the temp.data as value. Assigned it like this. Temp.next as null. Assigned it as this. And point out the head and tail to the temp. It was temp and its address was 100. Then head will be also set as 100 and tail will also be set as 100 and then increase the size by 1. Size will become okay. I hope this thing is clear to all of you. Okay, now let's see the situation that the linked list containing some nodes already. In our case, we can consider this one. So head will be pointing this In this case, tail is also pointing this 100. And we have to add a new node. What we will do? In this case, we was creating new node, assigning value, assigning the next, and then assigning the head and tail and increasing. So if the node, the linked list already have some node, then this section will be same. What? Create a new node. I created a new node. It has been created at the value, at the address 200. Assign the value. Let value was 20. Then assign the value 20. Set the next as null. Selected the next as null. Now we have to work that how add this new node with rest of the linked list. So what we will do? Now we will here put in the next of tail, as it was tail and it is the next which was pointing to null. Put this address will be put, and when we put this address, it will start pointing this one, and then again simply shift the tail from here to here. Means now head was 100, tail was 100, and size was 1. And after doing this, we will also increase the size by 1. Means in the other case, when the size of linked list is not 0, means it's already contains some node, then we have to change only this line. Okay. So what will be after updation? A new node has been created and tail is pointing to this one, and then tail has been updated. So now this tail will be updated as this 200, and size will be increased by 1, mean it become 2. Okay, so let's go and code it. Inside the else section, else create a new node temp equal to new node temp dot data equal to value temp dot next equal to null, and tail dot next will contain temp address, and tail will be updated to temp, and then again increase the size plus. Okay, let's run this code. Okay, it has been accepted. Now I am submitting it. Okay, it has been submitted properly. But if we observe carefully, there is much portion which is common in both section, if and else. So it is the common portion, these 3 lines. So I am cutting this portion from here and pasting it before the if body, and also removing this section from here. And as you can see that size is also common in both, so I can remove it from here and here and write it outside of the both, size plus. Now let's see. It has run properly. And it has also passed all the test cases and showing that answer is correct. Okay, I hope all of you have enjoyed this video. If yes, please hit the like button, subscribe our channel for more video like this, and do share this video among your friends. Thank you. Keep coding.